everyone. Robert Labell here in the Great White North in our school studio downstairs. Some of the best music being played in a basement. Go figure, huh? So Boots and Hearts, we're going to add on to it in many ways. Now, I stress, the Tragically Hip may not play it like this, but I'm going to walk through all the basics of their songs and say, okay, now that we got the basics, you play with your friends or you sit down and play with the record, there is at least several things you could do to make the songs more interesting and make them more engaging, whether you play with your friends, you play with a CD, or you're playing, if you're lucky enough to play in a band. These are ideas that you can use not just for one song, but for many in the same tuning or in the same style. So we started off by going... You can use that for the verse. You could go, well, I think that there's a problem here. Voices don't sound right. See, here's an embellishment that he uses. All squint-eyed and confused. Now that sounds like the Rolling Stones. What you're doing, you have a C chord. Now the root of that C is here as we discussed. It's on the 5th string, 5th fret on the index finger. Your second finger plays an F on the 2nd string, 6th fret, that's here. Your third finger plays an A on the 7th fret, 4th string, that's here. The embellishment starts to sound a little bit like Start Me Up or Brown Sugar, take your pick. But it's really, for all intents and purposes, it's just an F triad. A, C, F, there's your triad, there's your third, your fifth. Your root, oddly enough, is here. Now you have an F with a C in the root. So you're using the F as a passing chord. You're doing this. And confused, here it is. You're using that as a rhythmic shot to keep the listener engaged. So you have... Now that's the C. You're going back to the G. C, but when it starts D to fall apart, it really falls apart. The Boots and Hearts, when it don't, it really falls apart. All right, that covers the song, believe it or not. Now, the bottleneck part, if I'm not mistaken, is played by Bobby Baker, I think. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he covers it. So one guy is doing... So how about if you're playing it on your own? Why not take those notes, cover it with the fingers, then on the way up use the bottleneck. So I'm playing the 5th string, 2nd fret to the 4th fret instead of going... I'm going. Instead of going 4th string, 3rd fret, 4th string, 2nd fret, open 4th string, open 3rd string. How about playing it with the bottleneck? That's... So what I'm doing is I'm substituting the bottleneck for the finger again. I don't know if the Tragically Hip do this. They may do it, they may not. You could. The gist of it is this, because you get away from doing the same thing every time. You get away from... Finger... Now that covers the verse. You gotta think that there's a problem here, and voices don't sound right. Now when you go into the C, you could do this. And in half a Main Street. What they do is they have somebody playing off half of Main Street, odd and confused. All I'm doing is I'm playing the G and the C and the chord. Instead of this, I'm doing this. G will maybe you. C, D. So there's an option. You can play this part with the bottleneck. You can go when it starts. You can even strum it if you want. It really falls apart like boots in heart. But when it's stomping, it really falls apart. So if you're, my point being, if you're playing it by yourself, you can go. And ending it at the 12th fret, which conveniently is a G chord. So those are just one of many possibilities of approaching Boots and Hearts. You can jam on it, really throw anything in that works, and we're going to be doing more and more of that as time goes on with a variety of songs, including songs in standard tuning, open tuning, bottleneck, and over the fretboard slapping as these sessions progress. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. My name is Robert Labell, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now. Want to play? Oh.